I hope you guys are ready for some scary nail art, because in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to use Gelish Art Form gel and a blending brush to create a realistic looking spider. I'm going to start off with applying 2 coats of this really bright yellow from the Gelish Now and Zen collection. I printed out this photo of a black widow, and I use photo references when it's something that I don't paint very often just to get the details correct. The important thing with this design was to find the center point and place the spider's butt at the center of the nail, and then the legs will extend out from there. I use black art form gel for all of this because it doesn't move like your regular gel. It stays put. Having a blending brush for this design was probably one of the most important things to get a soft blend right on that spider's butt. When it comes to making a blending brush, it doesn't matter if it's synthetic or Kolinsky. You just want something that the bristles aren't too long and that's something you can clean in acetone without the bristles all falling out. Most of the times I use blending brushes with highly pigmented gels like Gelish Art Form or Gelish Cream Gel. When blending with regular gel polish, it's just not as good. For the shadows of the spider, I take my lining brush and I'll line out the shadow. And while the gel is still wet, I'll take my blending brush and blend that shadow. Now, when applying that red hourglass to the widow's butt, I do highlight it after I cured the first layer. So one of my favorite things about the Gelish Art Form gel is that there is no inhibition layer after curing. One of the major benefits of not having an inhibition layer when doing nail art is that when you're layering, you don't have to worry about the colors getting muddy. Now, regular gel polish does have an inhibition layer, and that inhibition layer does have some color. So when layering with gel polish, it can get muddy after time. With most of my designs, I tend to finish with white as my final step, but in this case, I do white, I blend it, and then I do white again. And that's just gonna give you a softer highlight. Another great thing about the Gelish Art Form gel is it cures really fast. It can be dry to the touch after curing for only 5 seconds. Now, this does depend on what type of LED light you're using. I'm using the Gelish 18G Unplugged, and this is a really high-end LED light, so I know it will cure.